We have reptiles. We have a couple of leopard geckos and a crested gecko, and you know, constantly have to check temperatures in their enclosures and stuff. So we have this Kizen, K-I-Z-E-N. I think it's Kizen temperature gauge here, and yeah, it comes in really handy. I also have another one that I use in the kitchen, checking the temperature of my pans and stuff. And yeah, I did really good success with these things. They have the LED focus light there, so you know where you're pointing at. I do believe you can turn that off, and if you don't need it, but I've never had to turn it off. Good quality. It can read in both Celsius and Fahrenheit. In fact, it's in Fahrenheit right now, and it's showing the camera at 67 degrees, and that's about consistent with the temperature here in my studio. It's a little bit below 70 degrees according to my thermometer. So camera's probably about the same temperature. It can do Fahrenheit and Celsius. Also has, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but the display does light up, so I can see it in the dark, or because sometimes I can't see it all that sometimes, but it's and you can turn that feature off. Turn the light. You can turn the light off if you don't want it to be lighting up. It has it does a hold on your last temperature there, so you're not having to quickly try to see. You're not going to have to quickly see what your temperature is. Also, it will do continuous. So if you're like moving around on a like a surface, and you want to see if there's where temperatures are changing other places, you can just hold the button, and it'll can do continuous readings. So like that. Been a good quality. I've dropped this one a few times, and yeah, it's held up. It hasn't broken or anything. So good, pretty high quality plastic here. This one I do believe, and if I remember how to get the batteries out of this thing. I don't remember, but I think this takes two AAA, if I'm not sure. I've never had to change them. I've had this thing for a couple of years now, and I've never had to change the battery. So I guess I'll figure out how to do it once I once I get to that point. Do I need to? Yeah, it doesn't need batteries replaced all the time, I guess, unless your kids get hold of it and start using it to play with the cat. Then it might run them dead. But yeah, we use it to take temperatures of the rocks in our leopard gecko enclosures and stuff like that, and see what different temperatures around the enclosures go. And this does a really good job of that for us. It's we have the temperature gauges in the enclosures themselves, but we like to see spot where the warm hides are sitting and stuff like that. In the kitchen, I use it to see if my cast iron pan is hot enough to throw my steak on it. You got to have your pan hot before you put that steak on it, right? You want to see it real good. Get that up to temperature, and that's great to have one of these in the kitchen. I probably use the kitchen one more than I do the leopard gecko one, but that's I cook a lot more than I have to change temperatures in the leopard gecko containers. So yeah, if you're looking at this thermometer, and you know why you need it, I think you'll appreciate this. Appreciate it as much as I appreciate this one. This has worked out really well for me, and I think it will for you too. You have a great day. Take care.